So, no, not the mask, the mask. So, a lot of agencies were invited to come out 2 weeks ago in Los Angeles where we ran an operation where ICE officers were doxxed. So let's just say that again. People are out there taking photos of the names, their faces, and posting them online with death threats to their family and themselves. So I'm sorry if people are offended by them wearing masks, but I'm not going to let my officers and agents go out there and put their lives on the line and their family on the line because people don't like what immigration enforcement is. They are wearing those masks because we ran an operation with the Secret Service where we arrested someone that was going online, taking their photos, posting their families, their kids' Instagram, their kids' Facebooks, and targeting them. So let me ask, is that the issue here, that we're just upset about the masks? Or is anyone upset with the fact that ICE officers' families were labeled terrorists?
The level of gaslighting and Darvo that's being perpetuated by this regime to excuse their actions is, it's a lot. Look, I don't condone doxing of any kind, but I just have to say, if you are deciding and asserting yourself as a federal agent, deputized or otherwise, to participate in this inhumane kidnapping of people on the street, I can't square it when you are now complaining that what you're doing is irritating people and causing them to react. Joe Biden and Barack Obama deported more people than Donald Trump has and frankly will, and their agents didn't have to cover their faces. It's because they did it the right way, strategically and humanely as possible. This campaign, the sole goal is to deport as many people as possible. Legal residents are being deported. People showing up for their asylum hearings, they're being dismissed and then they're being detained and deported on the street. Parents are being detained and deported while their children are standing on the sidewalk. Kids are being left at school while their parents are arrested. This whole operation is a bait and switch. They're baiting people to show up to places only for them to be detained and deported. And it's really rich to me that these people running this operation think that the American people are not going to push back. I think the majority of Americans want solid immigration policy. They want people deported that aren't supposed to be here. But when you have people that are doing what they're told to do and you are baiting and tricking them into getting them detained and deported, the American people are going to have something to say about that. So my apologies if I don't have sensitivity around what happens. You are deputizing agents and not giving them credentials or the training to do this. And so they're showing up in communities without identification, without proper paperwork. They don't even have a judicial warrant. They're showing up with administrative warrants. They're showing up in churches and schools. And to me, that is not what we stand for. So how about you be honest with us and tell us that you're doing this to scare people? You are masking your agents to scare people into self-deportation or to leave. You're showing up at people's jobs, people working for a living that have kids and they're married and they have lives here. DACA people that have been deported. So forgive us for not having sensitivity for your agents. We think they're just rats that are being controlled by an authoritative regime.